Hello, this is LA, and this is for Twisty Rap on YouTube. I haven't posted for a while. I haven't been doing what I could be doing. I got one of my hobbies back. That I have been listening to classical music, but I haven't gotten my hobby back of coloring. And I feel that it's because I overshared on the internet what I did, and that's how it just didn't work. And it's July 4th. Happy July 4th if you're in the States. Um, we celebrated here with a scavenger hunt, and I won. I won a gift certificate to McDonald's. And I am surprised at how people can't complete, I thought, of find the object. And th there's a bunch. And I was getting so good that I was leaving things behind on the scavenger hunt for other people to find. So it's just maybe because I started first. I finished my meal first, and I started the scavenger hunt first, and maybe that's how it went out. And but I got a few little goodies on that hunt, and even after the scavenger hunt closed, I was still finding things. People weren't looking, so I got what I deserved. It's raining outside today, so there's not going to be a lot of outside celebrating. And um, what else? Oh, let's see. I usually had my phone with me on my video saying this is what I eat during the day. I'm still doing that with the healthy app, and it's still going over the limit almost every day, but I'm still tracking it. And that's the habit that I've gotten good at. I'm still tracking. I have my wearing app. I'm still tracking what I wear. I got my review in the wearing app about statistics of what I wear, and I only wore about 34% of my wardrobe in the past several months, and that's consistent with the last review of about 31% of my wardrobe. So yeah, I have a little bit too much. I should try to do a capsule wardrobe, but I think that's overdone. I I I really should trim down on the amount of clothes, the shirts especially that I have, but can't wear everything all at once, one day at a time. And then I got a money management app because I didn't have one before. And so now I'm tracking every time I go to McDonald's, every time I use a vending machine, and every time I do any other kind of spending or income. And it's the free app. It's not spent. I'm not going to spend money on the premium supplies since it, I don't make enough. It's not worth it. I don't make enough for that. And let's see, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about um well, there's a lot of people of how they got rich and what you can do too, and all those tips about to put 20% away. People don't make enough to put 20% away. And then also the overconsumption trends. And I noticed that what is the problem with YouTube is that there's feeders. These are feeder accounts where it's happened to me before. I made a ridiculous kind of, well, someone might find it ridiculous, but I thought it was kind of normal. A regular video of how am I doing today? And just like that, some 20-year-old snapped it up and put it into his reactions video, and that's a feeder. That's actually like a psychic vampire. And it really made me not want to do any more videos. And but the real thing is that the people who have like the 2 million subscribers, They have a brassy presentation. They have a brassy voice. They have a very special rhythm, and they're just they show up with splendor, and they that it's liked. And but I think the the game is rigged, anyways. They also have their producers, their managers, their video editors. I'm not good at that, and that's fine. I've been on the internet before YouTube existed. It's still quite a treat to be able to make a video and put it up on a free platform and have that kind of freedom within reason. Anyway, so July 4th, I won this in a bingo game a couple days ago for 4th of July. I had two of them, but one of them broke. Fast fashion. Um, that's what I do anyways when I have a few hours for YouTube. I usually watch a fashion show or a tour of the ultra rich, and it changes. After 6 months of watching just that, you get this different taste in style, you get a different taste for clothes, you get a different attitude for what seems reasonable. Like, I was looking at house tours of $20 million houses, and that's normal for someone. And then that changes everything. When I go into a store, I don't get the consumer mind to get the regular thing that I can afford. I kind of hold back and try to look at something. I look at things in a weirder way, and it it's it's gonna work. I mean, I've been through that before, where you read the Wall Street Journal for a long time, and you suddenly look at the world in a different way. Well, it's gonna work. That if I just look at certain things a certain way, it'll work. Um, I went shopping on the 3rd yesterday. I got some face serums for $1.50 in a bottle, and they have the same active ingredient as some of those $100 a bottle kind of face serums, glycerin, and it works pretty good for the price. Really good, as in they were almost sold out. And well, I want to buy a whole lot of that and just say, hoard a little for later, but that's not going to work. Also got some soda, which I'm trying to quit soda. I have tumblers for tea, and I'm just trying to quit, but it's so difficult. Um, it's there must be something addictive in the ingredients, and I don't know what it is. And natural flavor. There must be something in the natural flavor, but I don't know what. And it's not really good cola. Q Cola was a brand that I drank before. They said this is the stuff. They actually use real cola nut in it, and they discontinued the use of that because after a couple of glasses, it alters your mind a little bit, your perceptions, and that like real cola nut's supposed to do. And so there's not a real cola in the world, in the marketplace where I can get it right now, and that's just, oh well. So I spent about $50 yesterday shopping, and my budget this month is about 100. And so that's after paying about 90% of what I have over to the room and board of where I stay, where they'll clean your room, they'll fix your meals for you. It's not they say fresh fruits and vegetables. Ha! Not every meal. And they'll also, we're supposed to have activities. No, the, there's there's no bocce ball on Sunday nights. There's no exercise at 10 o'clock. People they stay in their rooms. And so that's kind of what my situation is right now. I kind of want to move out, but then I'll be spending 50% of my time in my house cooking, preparing, shopping for food, basically obsessing over food and cooking, which I'm a good cook, but so if I moved out, I'd have to rebuild my kitchen. I lost that when I came here. I mean, no one's making me stay here. It's just convenient. It's very convenient. So that's all I'm going to share right now. Update that I'm pretty much okay, and that I realized that my other videos were kind of ridiculous. But I was just copycatting what other people had out there from what I could see. So, yeah, have a happy 4th. Okay.